Namaste, Natatimak, Kate. So, my name is Kate. I'm a Korean actress and writer and now YouTuber. I make TikTok. And I'm starting to launch a magazine, and my first video I talked about that. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about reconnecting and just a little bit more about myself. So I mentioned briefly growing up in a cult and being adopted and also being Native. I'm from Saskatchewan, so my sisters and I, how do I put this? I was in foster care when I was 5 till when I was almost 9, so not that long, not in that many foster homes. I think there was 3, and split up from my siblings a little bit because of some issues with my younger sisters. Switched schools back and forth. Wow. I'm so bad at this. So like, I'm in my beginning days with YouTube, and I never felt seen as a kid growing up, as a mixed kid, as a Native foster kid, and then an adoptee, and then I was in a cult, and then I escaped the cult, and then I left the religion altogether. It's really complicated. But basically, I want to make a space for others to feel seen in ways that I didn't feel seen, and to be like an older sister and to help you feel comfortable, like as a reconnecting Native, as an adoptee, as a creative in the first place. Because like, I don't know about you, but the way I grew up, creatives were like looked down on for being emotional, unreasonable, unreliable, messy. Like, our skills were used a lot, but then we were made to feel guilty for wanting to like do something with our life with that. But I left, I moved away from my home province, and everybody that talked to me like that, oh my gosh. And now I am starting this YouTube. I've been doing TikTok. I'm launching the magazine I talked about in my last video, and I think it can make a difference. And I think that kids like me that want to reconnect and want to like feel like they're a part of something, want to feel family, especially like because this is a magazine for Native people mostly. I think it'll make people feel like they have a resource to go to, for more resources, for connection, for sharing their own work. And that's another thing I'm struggling with as a beginner writer and creative. As a Native, it feels like the resources out there, even for Natives, it feels like either you're already a part of it or it's not open to you. Like, there's been so many times I've reached out to like different Native organizations or programs for help, and they just don't respond back to me like at all. And it can be something as simple as me asking advice for like writing and publishing a book. All this identity stuff is why I'm making the Indigidays magazine. Part of it is to make younger me proud. Part of it is because it's a creative thing that helps reconnect me to my culture. Part of it is because I wish younger me had a resource like this to reconnect to my culture and other people. And part of it is because I needed a place where I could be heard, and I didn't find that anywhere. So I'm making it for other Natives and reconnecting people to have resources at their fingertips, to see part of their culture they can be proud of and learn from easily. I want it to be affordable. I want it to fund other Native projects, and Also, what was I gonna say? Freaking ADHD, bro. Freaking ADHD. What was I gonna say?
One eternity later.
Anyways, Indigidays is my way to give back, to be proud, and it's a resource that younger me would have needed. And so I'm making it for younger me, for other me's out there, and other reconnecting natives.